leader to do that. We'll have more on that soon.
In 2017 that he had classified material downstairs. He boasted about it.
Just one quick follow-up. The president was animated last night, rejecting the idea that he did not remember when his son died. Can you provide a little bit more context about, was he directly asked in the interview by the special counsel for the dates? Was it part of a broader conversation? I just think some additional context to understand what is in that report might be helpful.
Yeah, I mean, the president was pretty clear last night, and I think that the American people have heard from him for years. And I think to suggest that he couldn't remember when his son died is really out of bounds. You know, the conversations in the interview back and forth, you know, he's being asked about, you know, file folders from a basement and how did they get there and what is that and what were you doing around that time and things of that nature. I don't want to, just to be very careful, I don't want to get into specific, you know, things while it's still in a classification process. But, you know, it is safe to say that, of course, the president knows.
I'm wondering what's driving this next quarter's increased estimate. Is it strong fiscal inflows that you're expecting, or is it merely tax receipts? Is it something structural that you see in the economy that's causing your projection to be higher for this coming quarter?
I can't give you. I need to come back to you with the details. I know we've actually lowered our estimate of the amount that we'll need to borrow in the first quarter. At our quarterly refunding, we indicated we expected to borrow $760 billion in the first quarter and a lesser amount in the second quarter.
What does it say about Merrick Garland's judgment that he appointed someone who ultimately put out a report that was so egregious, so inappropriate, and flouted department regulations and norms?
I think the president actually answered this question last night. I'm not sure which of you asked him it, but he talked about, you know, his views on the appointment of the special prosecutor, and I really don't have anything beyond what he said.
You said that you told the special counsel that the criticisms of President Biden were inaccurate, gratuitous, and wrong. So how did the special counsel respond when you told them that?
I put out his report.
So they ignored.
I'm unaware of any changes that were made in response to our very strong, forceful, and rooted in evidence arguments that we provided.
Do you think it was politically motivated?
Yeah, we got to keep going.
With respect to the portion of the video in the transcript where he was asked about his time as vice president and about Beau Biden's death, why not release those parts of the video? Those aren't classified.
It's a transcript we're talking about, and I already addressed this with Justin.
Okay, so what you're saying is this wasn't a video. There's not tapes that you can release of that.
I was just responding. I think that the question is about the transcript.
Okay, and as far